Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm so sure you're having a wonderful day today. In this cybersecurity analyst course, we'll be discussing ethics in cybersecurity. So what are ethical principles and what are the ethical principles that should guide a cybersecurity analyst? That is what we'll be discussing in this course. So my name is David Oshin. I'm from DJT Concept, an award-winning IT training and development company in Africa. It's specializing in cybersecurity, cloud computing, data analysis, software development, and so much more. So in this course, we'll be learning about the ethical principles that guide cybersecurity analysts. Ethics refers to the moral principles and standards that guide the behavior of a cybersecurity professional and their actions in protecting data systems and networks. So these are the moral principles and standards that guide every cybersecurity professional, including an ethical hacker, including cybersecurity analysts. These are the ethics and moral standards that guide you, because without a moral guide and moral compass, you can be able to divulge information that shouldn't be because of money, because of whatever reasons you feel like. But you are employed to protect sensitive data because you have access to the same data the bad guys have access to. Now your job is to do opposite of what the bad guys are going to do with the data. These data are very important and be exploited. So your job is to protect, and your job is to do the exact opposite of what these bad guys will do. The question is, why is ethics so important in cybersecurity? Why? It's important because protection of sensitive information is very crucial. Cybersecurity analysts have access to vast amount of sensitive data that includes personal information, financial record, trade secrets of so many profile people in your organization or as clients. I prefer people as clients. So because of access to this information, you need to be guided by ethics. Another reason ethics is so important is because of maintenance of trust. Trust is so essential in the digital world, and cybersecurity analysts are supposed to help to build and maintain trust between individuals, organizations, and professionals responsible for their security. So cybersecurity analysts helps to maintain trust in society by keeping people's information and personal data very safe. Number 3 is preventing harm. Cyber attacks cause a whole lot of harm, and some of the harm includes financial losses, reputational damage, and even business continuity brought to a halt. So the job that cybersecurity analysts do is to prevent harm from occurring. And that's why it is so important to be guided by ethical principles. Ethical principles help to protect companies from harm that can lead to loss of sensitive data and lead to business crash, lead to financial losses and reputational damage. Number 4 we'll talk about today is maintaining and upholding the law. Cybersecurity professionals must adhere strictly to legal and regulatory frameworks. So we work with regulatory bodies to ensure that the law is upheld, and that's why ethical conduct is so important. We need to comply with laws in our society, whether as a Nigerian, the Nigerian laws, or all over the world. We need to comply with laws and regulations that guide the practice. So it is so important that cybersecurity professionals understand the place of ethics in their profession. Like we said, the whole essence of cybersecurity is CIA triad. That's confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. Once that is not certain, then we don't have cybersecurity in place. People's information needs to be confidential, and it must have, that means it is only to those who are authorized to access it. The next is the fact that it must have integrity. It must not be distorted, adjusted, or modified. And the next part is that it must always be available to everyone who is authorized to use it. So that's one reason why cybersecurity professionals are very important, and cybersecurity analysts are very crucial in such a time as this. There can be some ethical dilemmas that can occur that can make you feel whether to uphold your moral compass or just go with the flow. For example, you observe that there is a vulnerability that could be exploited by malicious actors. According to your ethical conscience, and what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just keep quiet and just let things flow, or are you supposed to report it to the appropriate authority? What if you observe unusual logging attempts at a particular time of the day? What are you supposed to do? Report to the appropriate authority or just keep quiet? What if you observe compromise against the framework of the company and the specific policies and laws of the company, and you observe a certain staff is doing something contrary to it, but the person is your best friend? What are you supposed to do? What if a person that is your boss asks for some very specific information from you that requires authorization, but is telling you to make sure it bypasses authorization? What are you supposed to do? As a friend, allow him to go and cover up, or report to the appropriate authority? You need to understand the fact that as a cybersecurity professional, and your job is so important, and your job is to protect people, data, and to secure networks, and you do this by adhering strictly to the framework and policies and your company already has in place. So I know this has been a very wonderful session. Tell me how you feel about this and join me in the next class. Thank you.